Stand clear of the closing doors! This video is one of my 10-chapter series exploring Las Vegas, focusing on public transportation, how it works, and why it's getting worse. Before we begin our ride, let me introduce myself. I'm Transit Nomad, a world traveler, business owner, music composer, filmmaker, and life coach on a mission to explore cities through the lens of public transportation. Please consider paying your fare by liking and subscribing or buying me a coffee using the link below. All aboard, let's go! Our next chapter is frequencies, schedules, and operating hours. Most buses in Las Vegas run every 15 to 30 minutes, but the frequency on some routes can be up to an hour. Operating hours vary greatly by route, and some bus lines, including the Deuce, offer a 24-hour service. In my experience, during the daytime, the Deuce buses run every 5 to 10 minutes on average. I'm not sure how exactly they manage the buses and whether it's done on purpose, but most of the time I would see 2 or 3 buses leaving at the same time with no buses to follow for about 10 minutes. Although it says that the Deuce buses run approximately every 20 minutes at night, in my experience, the real frequency I witnessed personally is about an hour. The service is fairly frequent during daytime, but I wouldn't rely on it at night after 9 p.m. I was trying to find a schedule of departures for the Deuce route, but it appears that it doesn't exist. A couple of months ago, I needed to come back to Las Vegas trip from Fremont Street in downtown. I waited for about 15 minutes, a bus arrived, I boarded and continued to wait inside. After about 30 minutes of waiting, the driver told us to get off the bus as it was going to be out of service. And there would be another bus coming in about 20 to 30 minutes. Needless to say, everyone was pretty upset. While I was sitting inside with other passengers, another Deuce bus passed us without stopping. I'm not sure if it was going to Bus Depot or just skipped our stop on purpose. But in either case, the frequency between buses at night is unacceptable and the service is unreliable. As for the monorail, on most days, it runs every 4 to 8 minutes between 7 a.m. and 2 a.m. While it's much more reliable in that way, it's located too far away from the main street, with station entrances that are difficult to find in the back of casinos away from most attractions. And you have to pay extra to ride it even if you already have a bus pass. Las Vegas also has a couple of very short but frequent no-cost monorail lines that they call trams. But they are more of a tourist attraction than efficient transportation, so I'll cover those in my chapter about the best places to visit. Having said that, my overall score for Las Vegas public transportation frequencies, schedules, and operating hours is 6 out of 10. Before we move on to the next chapter, I'd like to remind you that this video is one of 10 episodes that are released over time. And there is an easy way to get access to all my videos much earlier, with more exclusive content, my PDF travel guides, voting rights, live streams, and the ability to make new like-minded friends through a new, awesome private community that I created on Buy Me a Coffee. I also offer personal consulting for planning your next trip, improving your productivity, starting a new business, marketing, budgeting, video production, photography, communication, dating, and general well-being. Simply click on the link below or go to buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad to check out your options. I promise that every dollar you contribute will be spent on producing new content. I'm not going to waste it on coffee. Our next chapter is going to be route coverage, transfers, signage, and convenience.